guys, we're back with another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing this. This is the Lyf Flame 6 and this phone is getting really popular and a lot of people are buying it recently. So in this video I'm going to talk about why they are buying it and whether it is really worth it. Without wasting any time, let's get into it. In the box you get the phone itself, you get the power plug, you get the charger, you get the battery which you have to put in separately, and you get some really bad earphones. Now when I opened this phone up, there was no Google setup process like you have in normal phones. So I opened this and it's like, no, you don't have to enter your ID and password, the phone just started. Okay, I guess we'll do that later. So as I do for most phones, I went into settings and checked what the Android version was. It was Lollipop. I was like, okay, that's good, let's animate my Google ID and do everything. And I noticed something. There was no way to sign in with your Google ID. There is no Play Store, there is no YouTube, there is no folder with the preset Google apps. So this is kind of a major complaint of this phone. It doesn't even have the basic Google apps. Talking about that, why would someone buy this phone? Well, this phone comes with a free Reliance Jio 4G SIM card. And what that means is that you get incredible speeds from 30 Mbps to 40 Mbps in India. Now of course that is only in some parts of India. Some popular places I went to had speeds like 10 to 15 Mbps. Some also had 3 Mbps. And I live in the outskirts of the city. So most of the time I don't even get a signal. And that's why so many people are buying this phone. Just so they could use it as a hotspot and for calling people up. But we'll talk about the features of it and review it as a normal phone anyways. On the top you have the 3.5mm headphone jack and the micro USB port. On the left you have the power button and the volume rockers, and you have nothing on the right and the bottom. In the front you have the display, the front camera, the speaker and the home button, the back button and the menu button. Now these buttons do not light up, so in that situation you will have to remember where these buttons are. On the back you have Lyf branding, the camera and the flash. Now the back looks a little premium, right? Well, this is how it sounds. You also have a removable back. So if you remove it, you can access the battery, 2 SIM cards and the micro SD card. Now this phone comes for 3,800 rupees or around $60, which honestly saying isn't a lot of money. So you wouldn't expect really good specifications. The phone comes with 512 MB of RAM. That is incredibly bad, to be honest. 512 MB is as much RAM or even less RAM than some smartwatches have. It has a 4 GB storage capacity and that actually is really less. This phone is slow, it's choppy, and using a web browser is difficult too. It doesn't have Chrome. So yeah, the phone is really choppy and it's really slow. I downloaded Facebook on it and it was so choppy and it was so slow, I deleted it off. It doesn't even have the Play Store, so I cannot install the basic apps. So what I did was I installed the Zender APK and I sent the file from my phone plus the apps out. Now let's talk about gaming. This phone, as I said earlier, was meant as a hotspot. But let's just talk about gaming. Games as simple as drive ahead cannot work on these. This phone has really fast internet and GPS. So this might be the perfect phone to play Pokemon Go, right? Yeah, except this doesn't have Google services. So if you sign in with your Google account or Pokemon Go, you cannot play Pokemon Go with this. So yeah, this phone is not good at performance. So unless you just want to do normal tasks like switching on the hotspot, switching on the mobile data, switching off the hotspot, switching off the mobile data and calling someone, this phone is basically useless. So you might be like, okay, it's fine, I don't need a good performance, I just want to switch on the hotspot and use my main phone or my laptop. How is the battery life? Because you know, if you want it to be a hotspot, it drains a lot of battery, so you want good battery life. Battery life is terrible. The phone has a 1750 mAh battery, which is really bad. This phone hardly gets 1 hour screen on time before transferring to very low percentages. I get it, you're using mobile data and hotspot at the same time, but still, the battery life is really poor. This phone drains way too quick, and even if I use the hotspot for like 30 minutes, 30 to 40% is gone. So yeah, in that category, the phone really fails. Okay, now guess what? this phone has two cameras, a front-facing camera and a rear-facing camera. Both of them which are 2 megapixels. Both of them are terrible. Just straight out, flat out, terrible. The cameras take a lot of time to take pictures in low light and even in highlight situations. It's just terrible. The camera isn't even barely usable. These are some pictures I clicked and as you can see, it's terrible. It's so bad. So yeah, should you buy this phone? I would suggest you that if you have someone with an already established Geo connection, ask them if it works in your house. Or you'll be in a situation like me where you only use it to its full when you are outside, and other than that, it just stays at your home. Another thing is that these Geo SIMs are going to be available pretty soon, hopefully at least. And if you really have to buy this, then only buy this, and if you really need an internet connection, then only buy this. Especially considering that you can't use this SIM in any other phone. Unless you need really fast speeds, don't use it. I would just say you don't buy it at all. The phone sucks, you have to charge it all the time. And if you want to play Pokemon Go, you'll need to carry 2 power banks, one for your phone and one for this hotspot. Anyway guys, that was it for this video. Did you like it? If you did, then make sure to hit the like button down below. Thanks for watching guys. Make sure to subscribe if you like this video. I'll meet you in my next video.